Just setting up the stream. How's everybody today? It's a live stream that doesn't... Okay, never mind. That doesn't have any people on because we are not connected to other platform yet. Go live. Turn on the virtual camera. Great. Kind of a... This is annoying. And I don't know what's this. It looks like I'm... What is it? What is this? I should use this profile really. Now it's even worse with this. Ah, Jesus. Oh well. Where's my tissue? That's what you get when you're shaving quickly before the live stream, I suppose. I should probably just be very far away then. Okay, go live. Go live, and now just share it on Discord. And just copy the other message that I kind of use lately. Copy, paste, go live. It didn't work once again. Copy, where's that edit message here? Copy, paste, links, and enter, share, publish. Hi Kendall, how is your Sunday? Yes, I am sure I want to post notification on Discord. Let's draw some of your requests, shall we? Yeah. How's everybody today? How is your Sunday? Connect the Droid Cam. Prepare this. I really need to find a way to have the camera here, so it looks like I'm, looking at you, because I'm fed up of this side angle. Hello V, how are you? I'm gonna be drawing a few of your requests today, and then we're gonna call it a day. Connect using... Yes, I want to connect using this. What's your problem? Have you seen the new iPhone Pro? What do you think about it? I really like the design, because all the previous iPhones were the same, looking alike over the years. And I'm rocking Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G, which is quite old by all standards. Trying to connect Droid Cam so I can stream from the... phone, the drawings. Close to 6,000 on TikTok, awesome. There's like 85 followers left, so thanks for that. You haven't seen the new iPhone? Oh, it's awesome. It has this nice orange color. They call it Cosmic Red or Cosmic Orange, and it's fantastic. I love it a lot. But expensive. If you want 1 terabyte, it's $1,500. And in Europe it's $1,800, I think, euro. Sorry. So it's like 560 euro difference if you buy it in US and if you buy it in Europe. Also, fun fact: the battery is smaller by 2 hours video playback in iPhone Pro Europe because it has a physical nano SIM tray, and in US version iPhone 17 has only eSIM. Totally not wanna buy that very expensive iPhone. Totally not. That's why I know those things, because I don't wanna buy it, and I did not do my research. Okay, I need to change the Droid camera. Oh, it's not on even. Why wasn't it not on? Oh, because it's in this. Okay, let's go split. Oh, now it's on. Okay, as soon as I switched it worked. Cool, great. Fantastic. Hi Kendall. Susie Haltman from Kirby. I tried to play Kirby, that Nintendo game, the last one, and I liked it a lot, but not as much to, you know, to keep playing in it. Okay, so now I need something for back plate so the color doesn't bleed, and we need our timer. Oh. So probably we're gonna draw like 5 to 10 of your requests. That's gonna be like 45 minutes. It's like 20 past 11, so I try to finish at noon or a little bit later. We always go over the time. Are there any moderators in today? Hi Xmist, how are you? We should have some moderators, right? So, V, you are a moderator, aren't you? Let me see. I need to click on you. You're not a moderator. No. V, would you like to be a moderator? Let me know. Because what happens is, during those live streams, it's very often we would get one person, maybe more, who would spam post. Thanks V. So basically, how can I say this? Let me just first make you a moderator, and then I can say add moderator, wait for a moment, confirm. Yeah, so basically if somebody spam posts, like, you know, more than 2 posts straight away, one after another, so basically the whole scroll is like full of 5, 7, 8 posts of that person, and especially if they are not nice, mute them straight away or even ban them. I mean, you know, fair warning works, like common sense. But if you send a request, send only one, and moderators can pin post. So if I miss some messages, or if you want to bring some messages on the screen when I'm gonna be asking for new ideas, you can always pin them. Yeah. When I was streaming last time, somebody was very nice and they said stop talking, start drawing, and they put like 8 messages, so that was instant ban. So that's kind of a, you know, extreme example of this. Thanks so much, V, for being a moderator. Oh, thank you. You know, I cut myself from shaving, but I appreciate it. Okay, so we have everything ready, I guess. Without further ado, or whatever is the saying. Hi, Sky. Okay, so I see. Oh yeah, I wanted to put the rules on the screen. That was the. Okay, the rules are on the screen on TikTok. They aren't on YouTube or Twitch, but almost nobody watches there. This stream will be archived, and you can rewatch it on YouTube after. Because we're multi-streaming. Okay, so hope you can hear me. You should see everything. You should also hear some music in the background, which I set up a month ago and I haven't touched it yet. What will I draw? Yeah, you can request. You know, somebody was requesting under my newest. By the way, there's a new video on my channel. If you like it, share it, repost, whatever. Appreciate it. And also, I have a Hornet from Silksong ready. I just need to edit. I drew it a moment ago. I love Hollow Knight. Have you played it? I was really looking forward to Silksong, but I haven't purchased it yet, because that's gonna be 100 hours. Okay, so there was a one request before. Where was it? Yo, Satfire. Okay, so there's one request here, which was the first one. Let's have a look. Susie Haltman Kirby. Now I'm drawing stuff that it's easy for me, otherwise it would take forever. Susie doesn't look like an easy character to draw. but I can draw a little bit of it for you, Kendall. So that's gonna be the first one. And by the way, it's 1 minute timer and no more. So these are the rules. Susie, Kirby, 4, Kendall. Oh, my laptop is very loud because I still have the power mode on. Anyway, let's try. No, this is me first time drawing this, and whenever I'm drawing somebody for the first time, it's like not that great. But we will see, maybe it will be okay. Oh, you cannot see it? No, you can see it. Yeah, you can see everything. Got eye like this, got second eye like that, no. Yeah, I think that's the extent of that drawing. Because it's not an easy one. Alright, that's the best I can do for today, for this. Kendall, I hope you like. That's Kirby for you. Susie from Kirby. Okay, that's number 1. Am I at the end over here? Okay, so this background is too busy. Should I put the camera a little bit lower? Now, basically the rules are, we aren't drawing art objects or whatever that was drawn before. Trying to draw something new and fresh, interesting. Second is just only ask once. And if moderators, like for example V, can pin a request on the screen, that would be great, because it would save me time from going through them on the screen. Okay, so let's see. And you know, if you ask 2 times, don't worry about it. It's like, honest mistakes are fine. Rules are on the screen if you're watching on TikTok. But if somebody just ignores everything and doesn't care about anything, that's what you should be careful about. Okay, so let's see that Bible, because I'm interested in this. Bible, Korf. I really like characters in Korean fried chicken show. I don't know how algorithms react if you're drawing something religious. By the way, in our streams we don't talk politics or religion, because it's just keep it friendly and fun. Having said that, let's draw Bible from Korf FC. And here we go, Bible from that show. So that's number 2. Hope you like it. Okay, let's move to the next one. Can you draw knives from Scott Pilgrim, please? Sky, I have the whole 5 volumes, black and white, 25 or something, anniversary edition. It's one of my go-to references in terms of drawing, because I'm a comic book artist, and I will draw that in a moment. I'm a comic book artist first and foremost. And Scott Pilgrim is like a slice of life with supernatural mixed. And I have a 2 comic book series based on personal life. I think the best work that people create is always personal. Like, look at Martin Scorsese's work. It's all about his childhood growing up with those gangsters all around, and he made a whole career of that. So my second comic book, Herzeba, which is based on my alter ego, follows growing up, coming of age story with also supernatural element, totally different than Scott Pilgrim. But that's why it's like a staple for me for reference, because that became hugely popular. Yes. Any other Scott Pilgrim's fans out there? Okay. Also, speaking of knives, there's a new Knives Out mystery trailer on Netflix, which is gonna be in November, December. These movies are okay, they're bearable. Unlike all the other movies, recent ones that Rian Johnson directed. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna draw the first image that shows on the Google Images. Ready? Are you ready for it? Let's do it. Now, there's not much time to do it. Which is the biggest trouble here, where the time is limited to draw a character you never drew. Oh, and this is that effing marker that it's almost out of ink, and that was supposed to speed up my drawing time, and it won't, because it's almost out of ink. Okay. Big eyes. Dot for a nose and a smile. I can polish this a little bit. Alright. 1 minute. Okay, that's the best I could do considering marker stuff, but I'm Sky, I hope you like it. So that was number 3. And you know, with all those things, you're very welcome. With all those things, the more time you spend on it, the better you will get. But the whole idea of this exercise is to make as many requests as we can in a short time that I am not speaking, and to make it a challenge as well, that 1 minute drawings. So, you know, you can always make better stuff, but it's all about time management as well, not only talent. You're very welcome. Do one from Teapot. One was done already many times, so we might skip it. Oh, thanks for pinning. Could I request to draw? Okay, let's see what's that. I'm intrigued. Thanks V for pinning. 007N7. And remember to name the show as well. This is in the rules, because otherwise I wouldn't know. I assume I know nothing, alright? 007N7. Because what happens many times, oh no, it's roadblocks, isn't it? Those characters all look the same. Hi Itsuki, how are you? Alright, let's try that anyway. Let's try to draw this character, which is basically a burger on the head with... Yes? Okay. Okay, okay! Let's do it. So we have some lettuce. I might get a burger after this stream. We have some cheese, we have some tomatoes, and we have the other side of the bun. And then we have that huge face which is really like a Lego face. Dots for eyes. Smile. Oh, sorry. All right, I think that does the trick. Okay, here's the 007 N7 for you. 007 N7, hope you like. That's our fourth one today. At the end we're gonna go through all of them just to see what we've done, and also I will post them as image posts even though nobody really looks at those. It's like it doesn't bring new followers or subscribers, the images post, I mean. Itsuki says cute. Thanks. Can you draw Vaporeon from Pokemon? I don't know. Those Pokemon characters are like, you never know what you're gonna get. Let's see. Yeah, that's a very complicated and detailed character, but let's give it a go, shall we? Vaporeon. You're a big Pokemon fan, Clay? I probably don't see the answer. I won't see the answer. Okay. 1 minute on the clock, folks. Keep it simple. Keep it fast. And the face is kind of a shape like this, and the main fin are all those ears, which really are almost like Gremlin's ears. Not exactly, you know, but close enough. And lastly, this. You see, that's why I don't like drawing complicated characters, because they end up looking so-so at the end. Alright, this is it, Clay. That's your Vaporeon. You see what you made me do. Alright. Could you do notification bell next time from Battle from Grandma? Notification bell. Let's see. Thank you, Clay, I appreciate it. Okay, so oh, if you can double tap and share, that would be amazing. Thank you for the rose, Clay. I don't get sound notification for whatever reason when somebody sends a rose or whatever. So if anybody does that, you don't have to, and also I probably won't notice because I cannot see. Okay, anyhow. Notification bell. Battle for Grandma. That sounds awesome. And I will tell you before we end the stream about my object show comic, which is going very well. I'm making an object show comic because I'm a comic book person, so that's gonna be awesome. And I will tell you more about the project later on. Okay, notification bell. I think I drew it before. Bell. Or maybe not, because I don't recall Butter for Grandma. Yeah, okay, and that's for Itsuki, isn't it? Okay. V, I like TC Skyle. I love it. I like your drawings. Thank you. Thank you for liking my drawings. I appreciate it. So it happens I have a red ready because I was drawing that Hornet from Silk Song, so we're gonna, you know. Also, I'm gonna be drawing Belle for my comic book as well, because I have one scene when characters are arriving and they are ringing the doorbell. So I'm gonna draw that as well. That's quite annoyed notification bell right there. Okay, 14 seconds left. I also have those Posca, which are paint markers, but when the paper isn't dry, it doesn't cover that well. But it worked. Alright, Itsuki, there's your bell. Hope you like. You better like it. Alright, so that's our sixth one. Let me just quickly, okay, so please hold on with the request. I'm gonna quickly tell you about my object comic book. If you have any questions, happy to answer. I put some stuff on my Discord, link in bio, in projects that I go a little bit more in detail about this, but basically I have the title, which is 2-word title. I'm very excited about getting the title right. And how many characters are there in my comic book object show, right? So I'm definitely gonna make a lot of characters. Oh, come on, let me... Hello, Kirin Vanova 8 on Twitch. Thanks for joining. So basically, you know, I love Asterix, and Asterix has so many characters, right? And I always was creating stories based on not that many characters. So basically there were the main characters, maybe a group of friends, but not a huge amount of characters. But I noticed that I'm missing that, and that actually can help in storytelling and with having some funny situations and all of that. So I'm really stoked about making this comic book and adding as many characters as I can. And basically in the first episodes, one page will be like one episode. I will introduce as many characters as I can. Well, you know, one by one. So you're gonna get to know a lot of characters, and then there's gonna be voting who is supposed to be eliminated. I'm not huge about that elimination stuff and battles, but when I made a poll on my channel, a lot of people, like majority, 90% of people were like, yes, we want to be able to vote and vote some characters out. So that's definitely gonna be a part of that. Yeah. And Clay says I can't wait. Amazing. And I have the main character, and a lot of the characters are creating a list of characters. Now there will be some characters. There will be some characters that are similar to existing characters, because like there's a balloon in animate objects, there's a balloon in the Battle for Dream Island, right? But they have different shapes. There's plenty of light bulbs characters, but what differentiates them is different character design and different names. So I'll definitely will have a light bulb, for example. I won't have a leaf, but I will have a leaf that is from different plant, and I already drew it today and I love it. So I got a question, who's the host? Basically this won't be, thanks for the question Itsuki, this won't be your typical battle object show, because I need to draw whatever works for me. This is the only way you can make art. Basically you draw what works for you, and you hope that some people will actually like it, right? You cannot please everyone, because you're not pleasing everyone, you know? So this will be an element of this, but it will be more... Well, who's the host? There's gonna be 4 hosts, for sure. I don't wanna, you know, tell you too much about the storyline and plots. It's not your typical, as I said. So it's hard for me to say that. You cannot see at the moment. I think I'm gonna share the first page, and then I'll be sharing more of that stuff. But for now, I'd like to keep it... I would like to keep it a secret, let's say. I can give you a sneak peek maybe about one of the hosts. There's gonna be 4 hosts. They will have big white eyes, like the characters in BFDI have. because I noticed that's similar to other shows, and normal characters have just those black eyes, which when I started making those objects I didn't really like, but now I kind of okay with this. Yeah, the 4 hosts, but they won't be the host. You know, like, I think there's a host every... whenever there's a battle at the end of the storyline, let's say, that's gonna be one of the hosts. I can flash one of the hosts for you now, if you'd like to see that. But it's all connected with the plot and the world and the environment, you know, those hosts as well. I don't know what co-host means. I mean, I think there's gonna be one, but all in all, there's 4 of them. Is the host role just to be a host in that story? Because, like, I'm still trying to grasp my... Excuse me, I'm still trying to grasp how the animated shows, inanimate object shows work. One last thing I wanted to say about that object show. Oh, episodic. So, my big advantages and also my downfall is that I always try to create the whole story before I start actually illustrating, and I'm creating those complex narrative arcs, and you know, you need to figure out the story where it goes before you actually commit to it. But this inanimate object comic book show will be freeing for me because I can go more crazy, wild, and I can have them episodic, even though there will be some character arcs or story arcs. All in all, the short episodic formula should be resolved by the end of the page, or somewhat resolved, if that makes any sense. Hi, Seal Gaming Player on YouTube, how are you? I drew Lollipop before, so I don't know if I'm gonna be drawing that, but maybe I will. This Kiri Livanov 8 on Twitch says, this feels a bit overqualified. Like a senior Malware comic artist filling in for a first grader's art class. Yeah. Please explain. Say more. I overthink stuff all the time. Okay, so basically that's it. I have the title, I have some of the characters, I know the story points basically, so in the first, I don't know, 10 pages or even more, I'm gonna introduce the characters so you can get to know them somewhat. And then you will decide who's gonna be voted off. Now, my main character will not be able to be voted off because the story needs to progress, because it's really from his perspective. Itsuki says, I'll join your Discord right quick. Cool. Okay, so let's continue drawing those stuff. Okay, so this is one of the hosts. You probably won't see much of it. Yeah, that was a sneak peek from very far away. Okay, thank you for listening to my concept of the comic book object, which doesn't really explain anything, somewhat. It's a comedy drama like most of them are. Okay, now there's one request on Twitch, there's a request on YouTube, which got the reply, about the lollipop. Listen, let's draw that lollipop for you. What do you say? Say, Seal Gaming Player YouTube. Seal Gaming Player Lollipop. Lollipop. And that's gonna be our 7th illustration today. You know what's funny? My account on TikTok was growing very fast, and now it kind of it grows slower. But on YouTube it started to grow, which is a real surprise. Lollipop BFDI. It's not growing like crazy. Don't get the wrong idea. But you know, considering that it wasn't growing at all, it's something. But it's always those 1 or 2 videos that build up the subscribers. Okay, so this is for Seal Gaming Player YouTube on YouTube, YT, and Lollipop from BFDI. Ready? Oh, I need to switch the camera. Almost fell into this. strap. Okay. Let's do it. I like that lollipop a lot. I think it's a great character design. Simple. Let's say he's just sitting over a rock and thinking. It's one of the first. It's the first Google image that showed. Okay, 17 seconds left. Let's add some color. My markers with purple are very off. It's super hard to find the normal purple. Most of them are, if it's the right color, it's too dark. Okay. There you go. Seal Gaming player. That's the lollipop for you. Hope you like. So that's our 7th. Is the cover drawn by you? Asks Kirill Livanov 8. What do you mean? What cover? This? No, this is just a Bristol paper. I have a cool sketchbook, but I need to use those pages before I get to the sketchbook. So, yeah. Alright, so this is gonna be our 8th. How are we with time? It's 11:49. What time is it at your place? I really want to know. So we're gonna draw 10, maybe one extra. We are at 14,000 likes on TikTok. You know, I used to push you to press that double tap to get, and we used to get like 10, 1,500,000 likes. But I don't think it really helps with the discovery of the live streams. Oh, you're very welcome, Seal Gaming. You're very welcome. So I'm not gonna be pushing you to press that like button. Okay, so Clay says it's 8:49 at their place. Amstrad, it's 5:49, so that's quite late, PM. 12:49 for V, so you're an hour in front of me. And it's 6:49 for Mutezar. Nice, very nice. Alright folks, what should we draw next? Yumi, I drew Ruby before, so we might skip that. We're looking for something else, sorry. Maybe next time. Okay, listen. Let's draw. Okay, Ruby, it's easy, it's fast, we can have it. Yumi. We can have it done in half a minute. Especially since I drew it before. So and I have that red handy here. Remind me, does Ruby have hands? He does, right? Or they have. You know, people get upset like if you use the pronouns wrong, but many people wouldn't really know. You really need to be Die-Hard fan. And 27 seconds, sorry, 33 seconds, we are done. Yumi, this is for you. Ruby, hope you like. So that was our 8th. Now our 9th. 10 in 50 minutes is gonna be great timing, because normally maybe I really talk too much. You're very welcome, Yumi. Hi, Trixodly on Twitch. Hello, Anais Morais on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. We are streaming live on multiple platforms, which you can see on somewhere there. This will be archived on YouTube, so you can rewatch it later if you choose. Mutezar, can you draw Miquot from Die of the Deaf? If it's not something crazy, thanks for pinning. V. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Are any of you actually reading those Object Shock comics? Like, I know of Objectified and not Burner, Roadkill. But there's not that many of them. Oh, it's Roblox, is it? Die of Death. Maybe it's not. It is Roblox. Damn. This is the last Roblox. Please do not pin Roblox characters. V reads them all the time. Clay reads them sometimes. Anais Morais asks, can I draw Blocky from BFDI? I might. And I will. Kirli Ivanov 8 says, for the point I was making, you seem rather experienced with multiple art advice videos, and seeing you make an object show is more than contrasting. Yeah, you know what? It's like the universe provides in a way that by pure luck the object show community appeared on my channel on my TikTok account. And they are adult people who are actually making those object shows, and it takes experienced people making them. So I try to put my own spin on them, but I know exactly what you mean. But you know, don't take those object shows for granted, because it takes to have an object looking easy or having a simplistic story arc or storyline. It takes actually more effort, in my opinion, than creating complex stories, because it's super easy to overcomplicate stuff. Hope that makes sense. But you're definitely right, Kiri Lanov 8, about that approach. Basically, what I always try to do, I always try to incorporate my personal life in any projects that I do, because I don't know any better. And I think that this object show comic book will be great in that. To have like a outlet. I think I will put a disclaimer that no roadblocks, because I'm just... oh, this one doesn't have any. You know, I'm not crazy about the blockiness of those characters. That's really why. I don't find them that appealing. Having said that, maybe I will change my mind and grow into it. There it is. There's Mekiot Die for Die of Death. Hope you like that. Itsuki, we're trying to keep it one request per person. So to be fair to everyone else, like you cannot be really, but you know, next time, more than welcome. You cannot be really fair to everyone either. Okay, so let's draw Kirill Ivanov 8. Did anyone else point that out besides me? No, because they don't really think about it that much. Okay, so this is for Anai Morrissey from YouTube. And we're gonna draw Blocky from BFDI, and that's gonna take us half a minute. It would be nice if I have half a minute timer on this. Bye Clay, thanks for sticking around. Have a great Sunday. Thanks. Appreciate it. Clay will give me a follow. Much obliged. Okay, Blocky, BFDI. Oh, and it's also red. Oh, so maybe I wasn't drawing Blocky before. When you said Blocky, I was thinking Rocky. Okay. Plus drawing those comic book object show, it's also very interesting because it's not something I ever did before, and I love drawing objects as a normal part of the illustration. All right, there's a blocky for you. Hope you like it. Okay, so that's the 10th, and normally we would stop here. It's 2 minutes to 12, so we might just end it here. Forgotten. I'ma give you a like since this is peak. Thank you, appreciate it. So I think we're just gonna end here, unless we're gonna draw one extra. So whoever sends a request now, if it's a normal request, I'm gonna draw it. One final extra bonus drawing. Could you draw pen from BFDI? I think I drew pen before, so we're gonna skip that. Bubble from BFDI. Maybe I haven't drawn Bubble. Let's see. Bubble, BFDI. Okay, let's draw Bubble. Mika, we're gonna draw pen maybe next time. Bubble. You know what? Let's draw Bubble. Is it pen from BFDI? Let's draw Bubble and pen. Let's do our first joint illustration. So, start. So I'm gonna draw Bubble. Bubble is very excited. And now pen. That's how you kill two bones. That's how you kill two birds with one stone. Actually, they could do high five. All right. And this has been Last Cartoon Hero drawing your requests. Here you go. Hope you like. You're very welcome, Forgotten. Yeah. So, I have a Discord link in my profile or bio. I don't have any commands set up on Twitch, unfortunately, because setting up multi-stream was very difficult for me already. Let's just go through those that we created today, and we're gonna end the stream. So this was a bonus one, which was number 11. Thank you so much for all your requests. If you followed today, much appreciated. Okay, so first we drew Susie from Kirby for Kendall. Then we drew Bible from Korean Chicken Object Show. Fright. Then Knives Chow, which was cool. Looking forward to drawing more. Scott Pilgrim and getting better at it. Then two roadblocks. This is the first one. Then a Pokemon for clay. Then a notification bell, which I like. Lollipop, which is also cool design. Ruby. And another roadblock, which actually, this wasn't that bad, so I might keep doing those roadblocks, even though I said I won't. There's the block, and Bubble and pen from BFDI. Thanks so much, folks. Amazing. Thank you so much, Twitch and YouTube. Thank you so much, TikTok, for being here today. Hi, Grassy. And PP. Listen, this is the end of the live show. Hope you enjoyed that. And I will see you in the next one. Probably next Saturday or next Sunday. Hi, Ify. You're just in for the final goodbyes and bye. Thank you so much for moderating, V. Appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. You can rewatch that on YouTube. It's gonna be archived. Have a great Sunday, everyone. Bye. Bye Mika, bye Ify, bye Kirill Ivanov 8, and bye Anais Morais. Lovely, 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 jobly. Okay. Where are you? Where's my button? There it is. End life. End. This was in my face in the end.